Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I want to share a question that was sent to me on Instagram about upright bass and electric bass. Let me tell you, if we haven't met yet, my name is Ted and I talk bass. My goal here is to help bass players make bass make sense. No more, no less. So if you're into that kind of thing, hit the button. Okay, so seriously, um, I played upright bass in college, and when I first started, I had been playing electric bass for many years. Uh, and first some people would say, "Oh, it's just the electric bass, but it is inverted." I don't believe that. They're two different instruments. Okay. Um, for several reasons. They are in the same register, but they're two different instruments. But I want to talk about similarities with the landscape of both instruments. Starting in the first position here. So on electric bass, a lot of times, we will hear this one finger per fret thing, and folks will get caught up in doing that. But here's the thing that you got to remember about the one finger per fret. That really comes from a guitar player paradigm. What do I mean by that? Understand that the highest section of the electric bass is the lowest part of the electric guitar. That makes sense? All right. So sometimes, depending on the scale of your instrument, you don't necessarily want to be rambling around with the one finger per fret. You don't necessarily need to. I'm speaking loosely here, case by case basis. But let me show you the similarities. So on upright, when you learn your F major scale, right? First scales I learned on upright bass were F and B flat. Watch this. I just pulled this bass off the wall. I haven't played in a while. So let's make sure we got some okay-ish tuning. So watch this. I'm using 1, 2, and 4. Now, if I go up a fourth, I'm gonna play the key of B flat. The shape is the same. Everything is the same. I just move the key center up a fourth. Okay? There is a book that I think is great. It's called 30 Etudes. It's a Samando book. So when you get into the upright world, there's these schools of thought. Dragonetti, you've got Samando, right? Methods, right? So what will happen on upright is you wind up with a fingering or a hand shape that's sort of like this, okay? Sort of like this claw shape. Because a lot of times, especially when you're starting out on upright, you're not really using that ring finger as much. But if you caught the live stream last night, this is what I was talking about. This finger and this finger are kind of working in conjunction with each other. Those little classical style etudes and stuff, they're great. They're great. Let me show you now. So that was F major and B flat major. Now, if I bring up the key to a fourth up, I go to E flat major. Now there's some shifting involved. Man, I got to talk about that. Let's stick to this first position. What about E major? What am I doing? Open E, F sharp, G, open A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and I can shift there. Micro shift. That doesn't really make sense for me to do what I just did. Now, if I move that up a fourth, I'm going to A. The same shape. Understanding those relationships between fourths, what a fourth is super key. Western harmony typically moves in fourths. Take the same idea with a closed shape. Let's do G major. Now, that is really a one finger per fret idea right there. You know, even though I'm not playing all of them, my fingers are kind of, mostly spanning 4 frets. All right. But you can still see this, this kind of idea, like I said before, that's from my time playing upright. And I'll be honest with you, I was a very mediocre upright player, but you got to work your ass off to be a mediocre upright player. I know from experience. You got to listen. I earned my bachelor's playing upright. Don't know how that happened, but here we are. Right? But I can also see this like this. Now I'm kind of compressing that shape, not putting so much strain where it doesn't need to be. Okay? So like when you are learning scales, your modes, which are also scales, all of that stuff, you start to experiment with, in my opinion, different ways of addressing the phrase or the passage or whatever, right? Efficiency is key. I'm always looking like, what is the most efficient thing to do, right? What can I do repeatedly at any tempo without causing myself an injury, right? And I've been playing since 83, and I've had very, very few injuries from playing this instrument. I'm not giving medical advice though. So anyway, just something to think about with the lower position. So if you wanted to practice your, F major, B flat major, right? Now, we're not going to go to E flat major because yes, we are. You start discovering, oh, dang. different places to shift. Right? E major. A major. Now, D. What? These headphones be coloring my earring sometimes. Not all the time. Where would I shift? Nah. Right? Because I'm talking too fast is what's going on. Okay. Anyway, these are quick tips. I don't want to ramble too long. Just wanted to put that out, and I really wanted to share it with the person who sent me the message on Instagram, and hopefully someone else can catch it and find value in it. Again, my name is Ted, and I talk bass. If you need help making bass make sense, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Peace.